What's up with it, everybody? Welcome to Melee It On Me, episode 12. You're joined today by Sheridan, aka Dr. Z, Prague.
I'm just a regular dude.
No, man, you're Dr. Z now. You're just never going to leave you. Prague, the homie, who has retired maybe 3 months ago, but is here again today. And Mango. Unfortunately, Cactuar couldn't make it today. And huge shout-outs to my man Bobak, aka the runner of RIP Genesis 3, for creating this sweet overlay to the right. Next time we might even have an intro video. Oh. Sheridan, what's up, dude? How have you been
back
for
to those early days?
What'd you say, Prague? Yeah, we gotta go back to the early days. I think I mentioned I've considered running the old video like 100 times. Sheridan, what's up, dude? How have you been for the past 2 weeks?
Pretty good. I just went on a trip to San Diego with a special friend of mine, and that was super fun.
A special friend.
Special friend.
Yeah.
Special friend.
Special friend. Uh-oh. I continue.
And that was fun, and just been working on this paper, and working on moving back to Novato for just a little bit before I try to find a job.
So, what is the ETA? What is the estimated time of Sheridan staying in NorCal? I want to know. I want to hear it right now, and I want an update every 2 weeks.
I mean, I'm just looking, man. You know, it could be 6 weeks, could be 12 weeks.
Well,
just depends on what I find.
What is the average rate of getting a job for someone in your position?
I don't know.
Like immediately, probably. All right.
I mean, pretty good.
And so, what is the deal with this paper? For everybody who doesn't know, myself, Sheridan, Gishnak, Tavakins, and Pocky D were all good buddies.
Yeah.
And we like to play board games every once in a while. And Sheridan had this paper land on his desk like 2 hours ago.
No, I'm doing... I just have to present tomorrow on it. It's not a big deal, but I just have to make sure I have it all straight. And, you know, it's at 9 a.m., so... Yeah.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal that you can't make board game night.
I just don't want to chance it, bro.
I could respect that. Prague, how's it going, dude? It's been 2 weeks since you've been on the show, just like every other show.
No, I'm like pretty consistent.
Yeah, you are.
Things are pretty good. We've got a big shoot tomorrow, doing a live broadcast out of New Jersey, talking about the effects of Hurricane Sandy and how we responded and how we will respond in the future. Then later on, I think actually next week, if you're familiar with Emily Sandé, she has a pretty good hit single that's out right now, British pop star. We're shooting her next week, and then nothing too interesting. So that's pretty much it on my end in terms of real life stuff. But I guess we'll talk to some Smash stuff that I'm working on later on in the show.
Absolutely,
Anyway, how are you?
We will. How am I? Dude, I'm doing great. I've actually had a crazy 2 weeks. Sophie just got a sick, nasty job at Google, which means that I'm not leaving NorCal. Woo! Woo! We were worried for a minute there that I had to move to Chicago.
Good stuff. Congrats.
Dude, I had a dream. I had a dream that you guys... I got a job in Chicago, and then so did you, and then you guys also moved to Chicago.
You couldn't run away, dude. You couldn't run away from me. That's a pretty amazing dream.
Yeah.
Wish that I could participate. Yeah, I mean, I was worried that I was just going to be, sitting in my room in Chicago, like just me and a dog, and like I had to quit my job and just kind of like sitting there, like I would probably just work on Melee. That was my plan. But anyway, yeah, I'm staying here. So sick, nasty. And other than that, yeah, man, it's a business as usual. I bought a bike. I started biking. I'm actually super duper weak, so that sucks, but I'm working on it.
I know that feeling, man.
Yeah. Mango, how you doing, man? How were your last few weeks?
Doing pretty good. Me and my girlfriend found out like 2 days ago we're having a baby boy in October. So that's pretty exciting.
Hey, what?
You don't know the news, Sheridan?
You're catching up. You're not a Facebook user.
No.
I'm having a child of my own, baby Mango. And I'm going to raise it to hate Hungry Bucks. So it's going to be great. We're going to get along.
This is I.
Yeah, it's
I don't.
pretty
I'm
big
not
news,
believing this.
which we don't have to discuss at length at this moment on account of the fact that we only have 90 minutes, and we could talk about what baby Mango would look like for maybe like a year without it being boring.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to being a dad because I don't do anything else. So that's gonna be fun. And then yeah, pretty excited.
And then what about last weekend?
Oh, the tournament? Or what are you talking about?
Do you see my? Are you looking at Skype? Do you actually see like my facial expressions?
No.
I'm nodding. I'm saying yeah, tournament.
Oh, okay. It was fun. I got my revenge on Mute King, so that was good.
Yeah, how were those? How are those sets, dude?
They're good. I destroyed them in winners. It was a 3-1, and then in grand he took a set off me 3-2, and then I kind of destroyed him the last set 3-1. If you guys haven't seen them, I suggest you watch them. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
We both played pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't watch the winner set, but I watched the grand final set. We can link to the. You could watch them on the Twitch archives, Twitch TV/EpicGP2, and I'll put that in the chat for you guys.
I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the thread on the Facebook group, and I guess there was some controversy on the stream or like the commentators.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
So did anybody get to watch the stream? Prague, Sheridan, Mango. Obviously you didn't because you were there.
I was asleep.
All right,
My
so
bad.
yeah, I watched it a good bit. You know, I thought that. So I got the sense that at certain points there were non-smashers on stream. So you know, I feel like as difficult as it is to commentate Melee effectively as a smasher, I feel like a non-smasher, they just have no idea what's going on, and it's just like, oh yeah, you know, they're kind of just hitting each other, they're doing pretty good, and well, yeah, and then at the risk of any of those guys watching, you know, I appreciate your valiant effort, but yeah, my fiance Sophie was in the other room, and I was actually watching it on the TV. Okay, so that's other news. I bought like a new laptop, which I'm gonna stream Melee from. I'm pretty excited about that. But now I have an HDMI out, so I watch Twitch all the time from my TV. And, you know, I was like watching Melee, it was like, alright, sick. And, you know, these commentators are just kind of like, there's just this one guy, he just really didn't know what was going on, and I was just kind of like, alright, whatever. But from the other room, I heard Sophie like, this is the worst commentary I've ever heard in my life! I was like, so anyway, it was bad enough that Sophie knew that it was pretty tough. And then, you know, throughout the day, like, people switched off, you know, Stab got on, Sun got on, Crimson Blur, Crimson Buster got on. So, you know, it had its ups and downs. And then, Mango, I heard there was an interview with you after the tournament was over?
After I won?
Yeah.
Yeah, Crimson interviewed me after.
Oh. Alright, well, how was that?
Well, that was a good interview. Just another day in the office.
Just another day?
Yeah.
You said?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a pretty good. We'll talk a little bit more about Vindication. It's the name of the tournament last weekend. In just a minute, but I think we have a pretty great show tonight. The first thing we're going to talk about is updates from our like production SWAT team. If you guys didn't know, we have like a Facebook group and a bunch of guys who are really committing a lot of time to ramping up Melee's production. And that includes a lot of stuff that Prague can talk about more educatedly than I can. So we're gonna give the mic over to Prague, and he's gonna talk about that.
Thank you for the phenomenal introduction.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys want to access this Google Doc, I think that there's already a tiny URL. I'll actually play around with that, but if not, I'm gonna put it in the chat and I'll throw it up on the stream. But Prague, catch us up, dude.
Well, of course, you know, to set up the segue, earlier on Twitter, I had a post that a couple people appreciated where I said that, you know, players have to be more than just players. And that being said, I want to give a shout out to a large collection of players who have now turned into players/editors, script writers, recorders, pretty much everything under the sun for this volunteer project. For those of you that aren't aware, the University of Smash Collective basically is going to be a collective of maybe 4 or 5 different subgroups. The one that, of course, is going to be leading the trail, shouts Trail in here, is the Melee group, of course. So we have a YouTube channel, which everything can be found on our Twitter as well. I'll make a Facebook group eventually. But anyway, that's besides the point. What you guys want to hear about is what is actually being done. So first up, a lot of people are like, yeah, the how to play video is out of date, and there was no argument there. So actually we are updating it and splitting it two halves. The first one is the how to play video, which features basically all the advanced techniques. So this one will be bridging the gap for people that aren't too familiar trying to get better. That one is actually being scripted by Strongbad. The second one's how to apply, which is more of a mental focus style thingamabob, which is the main draft is being written by Armada with Kirby, Kaze, Lucian, and I'm going to spread it around some other big wigs in the community just to add things on. So it'll be like a nice, a pretty nice, compendium of knowledge for people who've done better than most. We have the Twitch.tv things going on, so the shorter how to play video, which my man Toph, Scar's co-commentator, one of the homies, the scripting. I think they are editing that or recording that, so it will be edited soon. Matt.Zeb, Cuba's Death, and Ripple are working on other projects to go on Twitch streams. Bobak and Dark Dragoon are working on logos and stuff, so yeah.
Dark Dragoon, man, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, we're going way back. But yeah, the goal for the project was for something to be done by June. But of course, finals, graduations, and all that stuff have kind of pushed things back. I'm still hoping for mid-June so we can submit it to Mr. Wizard, Spooky, whoever will be behind the scenes in the production unit at EVO, so we can show off what we've got. But no promises, hopefully. But we're all volunteers, and hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Hey,
it is what it is.
So speaking of that, is there any kind of bump that you want to give for like anybody who might be interested? Anybody who's interesting.
If you're interested,
yeah.
you're already in this chat. But if anyone's interested in helping out,
right?
Yeah, and mail it on me.
Yeah.
The premier podcast of the Smash community. There are many pretenders, but no contenders.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in helping out, you can always contact me on Smashboards, Twitter, University of Smash on Twitter, or U of Smash on Twitter. There's a Melee production thread on Smashboards. I'm not hard to track down.
Yeah, that's actually
just
really
like
true.
You can just do smoke signals and stuff, and I'll be able to transcribe them from Navajo to Old English, and we get it going. So yeah. Let me know, guys, because we can use all the help we can get.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or?
5 teenagers with attitude. Not really. I don't know. We're kind of toward the end. We can use a couple more recorders in Dolphin to work with Char to a Crisp and Internet Explorer to kind of take some of that stuff off their plate. We can use a couple more video editors. All you musicians out there, I want to give a big shout out actually before I forget to Bose, who I think is Norwegian, who remixed the intro song to the old DBR videos, as well as Broken Silence, and then Frank Howell, I can't remember his tag, who was also submitting music, but we can use more music as well. So if you go actually to, I can't remember his SoundCloud, I'll post it in one of the threads or on Twitter later on if you guys want to hear what's already in. Almost done. Know what to expect. Definitely go ahead and let me know.
Wait, so did I catch that there are like samples that I could check out, or I have to like wait?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I actually posted a couple on the U of Smash Twitter a while back, so
right,
definitely check it out. They're pretty dope.
U of Smash.
Yep.
Let's get that linked.
And actually, I'll link it in chat as well. Um,
Is there anything that we should
That way you
watch
guys
now?
know.
I would actually really like to watch something.
Unfortunately, just because since we're still in the production phase, not even post production, so there are no samples that I'm aware of, unless Choke is holding out on me or Matt.zep has something. But yeah, I would love to have a sample to premiere something or mail it on me.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, at this time, I don't.
Well, hopefully soon.
That's a goal.
Alright, stick with it. Well, thank you for that update, Prog. And if anybody else wants to jump on at any point, I'm happy to bump any of their work, like MDZ, Toph, and yeah, anybody else. So anyway, yeah, next thing I wanted to talk about was some tournaments. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was Vindication, which we already talked a little bit about. We didn't talk about teams at all, but one of the big things that I don't know, maybe this is just my fault, but Prog and Sheridan, let me know if you disagree. So I did notice that Champ posted all over Facebook about this tournament. For whatever reason, I wasn't ready for it when it came around, and I didn't know that it was going to be as big as it was. How many entrants were there anyway? Mango, do you know?
For Vindication,
Yeah.
there's like 60 or something.
All right. So, but is that a lot for a SoCal
It was
tournament?
like basically a local with a pop bonus, so I think that's pretty good.
So what's the deal with that pop bonus? How did that happen?
I have no idea, but I'll take it. Put it in the bank.
Any insight as to why Melee got 500 and Brawl got 250?
Because Brawl sucks. That's the insight. What do you mean? No insight. That's Melee's going to Evo and Brawl's not. They got.
Oh, you know what? That might have been the main reason.
Yeah, probably.
I wonder if there is results anywhere around here.
Salt Mango 1.
Yeah, thanks. I was looking for entrants. Luckily, we have the Smashboards RSVP feature, which has 3 confirmed entries. Fly, Sung, and the Crimson Blur. Glad that they
Nice.
showed up. Alright. But yeah, I mean, Sheridan, did you know when it was coming? Were you ready for it?
Yeah. I wasn't planning on watching it because I was out that weekend, but yeah, I knew that it was happening.
With your
With his special friend
with
that he
your
went to San
special
Diego
friend.
with.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
How about you, Prog? I mean, I guess, you aren't super keeping up with what tournaments are coming up, are you?
What? Sorry, I just completely zoned out.
No, it's fine. We're just talking about Champs Tournament.
I did see a couple of the posts on Facebook, but I guess I kind of lost track of a lot of events are going on.
Yeah,
Just working on stuff behind the scenes. So
yeah, I think that was it for me too. I just kind of lost track. Oh well. But Mango, so were there people from other other communities there? I mean, obviously there were,
Yeah.
there were, right?
There was Marvel, Injustice, King of Fighters. I think that's all I remember.
Yeah. Street Fighter.
probably AE as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Brawl,
Street
Fighter X, Tekken.
I don't count
Kombat
Brawl.
9.
Fuck.
Yeah. And so was that similar to your experience at NCR or different or what?
I mean, NCR, we just had our own room. With this tournament, we were back to back. We had melee setups, and then if you turned around, you had the Marvel setups.
That's pretty sweet. Was
So we
was
just
was
kinda-
that sweet?
Yep. That's pretty cool. You just look over, see a Marvel combo, and then look away.
Did anybody do the same for Melee? Turn around, look at a Melee combo, and go
I think
back?
I saw a few people look interested, but they want to be cool and pretend like they don't like it.
Did
but I
you
saw-
did
I
you
saw them
actually
like-
get that sense?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
because it looks so cool. It's what's going on? But then they don't want to like it. I saw it in their eyes.
Yeah, you saw it. They were like,
I saw it
"Whoa,
in their eyes. They had the melee love, but they didn't want to admit it.
okay, all right." And did you guys have a projector? I know we were on the secondary stream.
We were on the projector, but we didn't get winners finals or grand finals on it, or loser. We didn't get anything on it. We had it, and then we got punked, I guess.
Did you do some friendlies?
Huh?
Did you just do friendlies on the projector?
Pretty much.
That sounds like a missed opportunity. All right, but it was a good time. It was cool to
Definitely a good time.
yeah. All right, stick with it. Anything else you want to share about it? I mean, all I know is I watched the stream a little bit, and I gave my feedback on the the commentary.
I think
Which
overall it's pretty fun. I think having a bar at a tournament is like the greatest thing in the world.
Did they have like the TVs like Kings of Cali did, or no?
Oh, actually the setup was pretty. So the way the setup was, it's like the gaming and stuff was downstairs along with the stream, and then if you go upstairs, the bar was there, and then they had a projector like bigger than the Genesis projector, and from the bar you could stare at the giant projector. It was pretty cool.
That's actually amazing.
You would have liked it a lot.
I would have loved it. Were there shock tops there? I saw you. It looked
Course.
like the exact same
Of
beer.
course,
Oh
of
my God.
course.
They actually sold out of shot tops as soon as I walked up and wanted to get one for the kid.
Yeah.
Not there. This actually looks amazing. Oh my God! I just had food brought in front of me like a snack. And it actually looks amazing. Yeah, it is kind of dinner. All right, stick with it.
Yeah, pretty fun tournament overall. I'm pretty sure everyone liked it.
Yeah, I wish that I had known. Not that I would have necessarily gone, but I don't know. Maybe I would have gone. Do you think NorCal should have gone? Wait, but we had a tournament that weekend too, didn't we?
Yeah, because Zach told me he won that weekend.
Zach won. Sheridan, did you go?
Which one?
I don't know, the one this past weekend.
No. I was in San Diego,
His
stupid.
lady friend, dude.
Man,
Come on.
man, I should have had that. No.
You don't care, because, I mean, it's like the third time. You just, like, didn't
I
absorb
do
that
care. I'm
information.
just, I'm in the.
No, you didn't absorb the information. That's an indication that you're just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Next item of business. That's great. Yeah, that's great.
So anyway, next item
good.
of business, Westfall's tournament. Yeah, so Vindication sounds like it was dope. I highly recommend checking out the stream. Mango, what about teams?
Me and Johnny are like the worst team. We just can't. We just don't work together. Like, I don't know. It's just like that couple that you know shouldn't be together. They just fight all the time and they rarely smile and it's just bad times. That was me and Johnny, dude. We just don't. And we're like good friends and everything. We just can't team. I don't know why.
Yeah, can you like even fathom a reason?
We just, the way we both, like, we hit each other so much. It's just clash.
That's
You
what I felt like is like I could just see you guys like both seeing something,
yeah,
just going
exactly.
in on it, and just yeah.
It was very unfortunate for both of us. We're just not a good team. I think that's the last time you'll see Mango Johnny ever again.
You actually sent me an AIM message from Johnny saying like, let's never ever team ever
Yeah.
again. We're a horrible team.
He's like, dude, we're a horrible team. Let's never ever team.
It
That's
was
all he said.
So funny to read.
So yeah, we're never teaming. That's that.
Well, I respect that. You know, a lot of people stay in bad relationships, but I think you guys are.
You guys gotta get out of your bad relationship.
Yeah. You just gotta move on. Alright, dude. And who ended up winning teams at Vindication?
He's King and the Dweeb Fiction one. Team Dweebus, as I like to call them.
Oh, man. What is his first name? Shepard?
Shepard Lima.
Dude,
Yeah.
Shepard, money match, bro. I remember he was talking pretty, he was saying some pretty strong words to me in the past. Just thought he could take me in a money match. Let's go, dude. I'm saying it here. Alright, and then, Mango's Westball's tourney on your radar or what?
Is that this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I might not go because once I go to Zenith, I'm gonna be traveling for a while, so I might just take that weekend off and do Mango stuff.
Alright.
Although I do like raping Wes, so there's just some people I get a lot of joy from beating, and Wes is one of them. Just because he thinks he's so good, and then you just show him.
I could totally see that.
It brings me so much joy.
Do you think that he thinks that he can, is he on that level yet?
If he thinks that, I'm gonna slap him. He thinks he's dumb. He needs to know his place in life, dude.
I do get the sense that whenever Westballs goes to a tournament, he really believes that he can win.
No, he's not. Maybe in 4 years.
Actually, okay, yeah, he always says like I'm gonna get top 2. If there's
I think Wes has the Mango respect, like cause he's lost to me so many times. It's like with Zoo, it's just like the same. It's just like, all right, I can't beat Mango, not for a while.
right, okay,
Well, I hope he does. If not, then I don't know what I have to do. I guess I got to beat him at 20 more tournaments.
then we'll know.
Teach that kid a lesson.
All right. Well, I don't know if there's a stream upcoming for Westfall's tournament, but it's this weekend in SoCal. And then there's a sweet tournament called the Deep 3 this weekend in NorCal.
Yes. Depthening intensifies.
Depthening intensifies, which I may or may not go to. It depends on if Sophie's busy or not. And if I do, I'm gonna stream in high quality.
Awesome.
How
We
about
would love
that?
you. We would love to have you come do that.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be. It's at UCSC on campus, so I'm predicting a pretty good noob contingent.
Oh no way!
That should be fun. Yeah, there's going to be some noobs.
Amazing.
It's always good. And Zach and I are going to reprise our just totally dominant team from the last tournament. It was just destruction. Nobody could touch us at Tov's house the next week. It's done.
Did you
Got
guys
that
win?
money. Yeah.
Who was the top? What was grand finals?
It was us versus Mitchell and Jeff.
Wow, and they couldn't touch you?
Well, actually, we lost to them in winners finals, and then we 6-0'd them.
Amazing.
Stick with it.
Amazing. All right, so yeah,
I don't get to win money for that often, so just let me
Doesn't
have.
it feel great? Dude, it feels so good.
Smash Money is like so amazing. I love Smash Money.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
For sure. And then Northwest Majors, I think, is pretty soon, yeah?
Yeah. It's in June, isn't it? It's coming up.
Yeah, I think that it's either right after Zenith or right before it. But anyway, yeah, news of Zenith. Mango
Northwest
and I
Majors
are...
is June 7th and 7th through the 9th.
Damn, so it's the weekend after. This is actually an out-of-control tournament schedule. Wait, Mango, are you going to Northwest Majors?
I mean, yeah, probably.
God damn.
Kids going everywhere, dude.
Wait, so you're going to Canada for Torrican too, right?
I'm going for Impulse.
Impulse. Oh my god. Too many tournaments.
I'm going
I know,
Zenith,
man.
Impulse, Northwest Majors,
Hey,
and
so
then Evo.
does Smashboards have a list of these tournaments and like the stream that they're going to be posted on? I
They
guess they
should.
do kind of with like this, right?
Mm.
With this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice to have a calendar view. Yeah,
It would indeed.
there might be one.
Man, I don't know. I'm thinking about going to that Northwest tournament, but Monoguchi is playing in San Francisco that weekend, and I would really love to see them.
They're your favorite?
Not my favorite, but just something that I've wanted to see for a while. Something that it will be a new experience for me.
Tom and Monoguchi.
Monoguchi.
Amazing. Like onomatopoeia, but with Gucci at the end?
Nah, never mind. Never mind, Scar.
Alright, we're moving on.
Next topic.
Next item on the agenda.
Are we still talking tournaments?
Yeah, give them to me. Are there more?
Oh, well, I've got one that it's still under construction. I want to give a shout to my partner in crime, D1, the other half of a tribe called Rest. And we are actually working on an event in the New York City region called the Back Air Theory. We don't have a
what?
date set yet. The Back Air Theory. If you're a Tribe Called Quest fan, you'll get it. But basically, it's a 48-man invitational. We'll be offering out these spots to 40 players up and down the East Coast. The last 8 spots, roughly, will be there'll be an amateur tournament going on in the background. Top 8 gets into the event. While that's going on, since not everyone's going to be invested, why not have some money matches, some exhibition matches, things of that nature going on in the background, right? We might have it in a bar. We might have it in we might do it curly mustache style. We're not quite sure yet, but we're trying to do something a bit different. A lot of people on the East Coast are aware of it. When more information is out, believe me, both D1 and I will blow up Twitter, we'll blow up Facebook, we'll blow up Smashboards.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's going to be like at a venue. It's going to be like a tournament, 2 days, something like that.
It's actually just going to be a one-day event, if I think so.
Whoa. Those are actually
Yeah,
sick. Those are so hype.
yeah.
What's up,
Like
T-Y?
if anyone is a fan of Marvel and has seen, Yipes do Curly Mustache, which is held actually the same venue as Sudden Death in Next Level Arcade in Brooklyn, which, hey, we're doing something very, very similar to that. So uh, definitely stay tuned. It's just a matter of finding the venue and stuff. We might just do it there and then have everyone go to a bar afterwards, which would just be insane, but we'll figure it out.
Sick. Sick
Keep
nasty.
posted.
All right. Well, this actually segues into really well into my idea because backyard theory sounds dope. All right. So a little bit of background. Sheridan and I went at it a little bit last night on Facebook about this idea that I have for a NorCal tournament, and it's just something that I think would be cool in addition to existing tournaments. So it's not like this will take over tournaments or anything like that. But so I was watching StarCraft as I often do, and I think that like the GSL kind of setup is so hype because I don't know. I just found
I don't know. You should explain what GSL is because I don't know what it is. So
yeah,
and other people-
GSL is just like their premier tournament. It takes place in Korea. All of the like top StarCraft 2 players in the world are a part of this tournament. You have to earn your way into it. Um, but yeah, it's like a tournament that they do, and they do it by leagues. So maybe every, I would say 1.5 months, there's like a whole tournament. They start out with 64 players. They weed down to a round of 32. Maybe they start with 32, and then they go to a round of 16, round of 8. So half of the players get eliminated every every time that they show something. So anyway, and then it basically leads up to a grand finals. Okay, whatever. So that's not too much information, but yeah, if you guys know about GOM TV and GSL, that was what inspired the idea. Just basically want to rip their format. So NorCal has a top 15 power rankings. So if we get the top 16 players, which is 15 plus 1, we can determine the 16th in any fun way that we want. Then I think it would be cool to take those players and create basically bracket pools of 4. So there's 4 different bracket pools, and then I would do my best to like get them all together on a Wednesday night, and we would stream this mini bracket pool. And essentially, it's going to be up to you got 2 sides, 1, 2, and then the winners match and losers match. That's 4, and then so up to 6 sets. I think it's always 6 sets. So
What?
I think it's 6 sets for a bracket pool of 4 people.
6 or 7.
6 or 7. Oh, there's no determinate, losers, no grand finals. So if you win the winners match, you get first. So just like FGC.
Okay, then so one person's going to end up in winners finals, one person's going to end up in losers finals.
No, because you have the 2 people, right?
Yeah. That's what I mean. But you're not playing out winners. You're not okay.
Not playing
I
out
see.
grand finals.
Got it. Okay.
So I think 6 sets. So anyway, all right, we're gonna get 4 people in a room, and we'll stream on like a Wednesday night, and we'll know in advance. It's like Wednesday night, we're gonna have this group of SFAT, me,
It'll be 5 sets. But yeah.
Toph, and whoever, Daryl. And we're in the set tonight. So if you want to watch any of us, then you can tune in at that time, and we're going to stream it. So then the next day, we'll do another group and another group and another group. And then that'll funnel into basically just like the idea is that it's going to be an ongoing tournament throughout like a month and a half. And most games will be played during the weekday, and it'll be streamed. It'll just be another thing for like us to watch and have fun with. And I think it would be dope. I think everybody should pay $10 into it, and in the meantime, there's probably going to be 3 NorCal tournaments, and we'll take a little bit out of those pots, maybe 10%, and put it into that larger pot. And everybody will play for a piece of the pie. First and second will get the most. The 4th place tie people will get some amount, and probably the 8th place people will get some amount. Probably money back. I don't know. Maybe just $5. Sick with it. Prague, would you want to watch that? Mango, you would watch it.
I mean, only because I have nothing else to do.
That's so sick. See,
I mean,
Crimson's bringing up exactly the point. Like, well, it's not. It probably won't be that hard, especially after you have the groups of 4, because then it's only going to be 1v1s, and those will be like, people will be able to prepare for the matchups, and I I had some idea where like when we get to the round of 4, you get to pick the stage list in advance, so then it will be super. I don't know. It'll be something that we can prepare for and like think about and talk about. And Bobak brought up we could bet on it. There's certain people who love betting.
Love betting.
Mango, who would you bet on?
To win the thing?
Yeah.
Zach, dude, let's go.
Let's go, Game Center
Go,
Zach.
Zach.
GC Zach,
Mm.
dude.
Put
Kevin's
Game
gonna
Center on
win.
his back.
All right. And we can talk about it every week. So let's look at the standings in the NCR, league or whatever.
Yeah,
I think it's a phenomenal idea.
What?
I'm really not sold on this at all.
Prog just said he thought it was a phenomenal idea. You disagree with Prog?
Well,
Give it the number,
Yeah,
Sheridan.
well-
Give it a
yeah.
rating.
well,
No, I don't want his rating.
Let me
I know it's
finish.
gonna be
Let me
bad.
finish. I think it's a phenomenal idea just because one thing that I feel like the community in general is lacking is exposure. I mean, when you see a Smash stream, you'll see us every Saturday, a couple different streams. You'll see maybe the occasional Smash Fest during the week, but nothing like really set in stone. Nothing that will have people tuning in week after week after week. So I think for that standpoint, seeing some of this upper echelon play during the week is great. But in terms of how the event is run,
If I post like the full, like a bracket, so that you can actually understand what I'm talking about, I bet you would like it. No, you don't think so? No matter what I did, you wouldn't like it?
Eh.
Alright, well, if anybody's got a better idea, tell me.
Okay, so let me reiterate all the stuff that I told you last night about it.
Yeah.
Because basically, what I saw this post and I was like, this just sounds like a fun thing to do by yourself, but I don't see what the point of it is. Like, there's no mission statement to it. Like, why are we doing this besides fun? There's a lot of different ways we can have fun. Why don't we just have a tournament? And, I don't feel like there's... I mean, I'm totally down with what Prague said about we need to have something, that people can look forward to week after week, right? But I don't feel like this tournament for this format really gives you a sense of cohesion from one week to another, especially because each week is like a really small thing that's happening.
Right.
It's not like an all-day thing like a tournament. It's going to be like, an hour, and then that's it. And, I think that people won't feel... If people are just showing up and probably playing, one or two sets, and then going home, the competitors aren't going to feel that sense of cohesion, the sense of, this thing matters, and something to look forward to each week.
That's an interesting perspective. I dig what you're saying. So here, the vision that I have is like, okay, we would invite the 4 people. I would want to cast because I like doing it, but if anybody else wants to, they can also come. And then, so we'll run through it, and I think that one of the best parts of it is that it would be like an hour or 2 hours, because, I mean, who on a Wednesday wants to sit and watch a stream all day, or is able to do that? I feel like it's much more,
Well,
what's that
I
problem?
gotta disagree there, Scar. I mean, Wednesday night, right now, we are up to head-to-head with Next Level Battle Circuit, which
No, that's
Team
what-
Spooky runs. Oh,
Right, but our show is like 2 hours, and it happens after the workday.
right, and same thing with their events.
Yeah, so we would do a 2-hour thing after the workday. It would basically be the same time slot.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's sick nasty. I think that part of it's sick nasty. So, if it's more like, we're starting especially if it's an all-day thing, if you're starting at like 11 and you end at 6, who can do that on a random Wednesday? I don't know. I guess a lot of the people in school can, but I know I can't. Mango probably could.
Definitely good.
Yeah, definitely could. So anyway, and then, yeah, after that, we'll just, we could have like a Smash Fest. So it would basically be like, we prepare for those matches, we play out that tournament, and then we could just chill afterwards. I'd like to do interviews or whatever. And, I think the best part would be not the best part, but it would be an added bonus if additional people came to watch.
I mean, see, there's some ideas that I like,
We don't need to
but
take
I
the
don't.
whole thing wholesale. We can work. We
Right?
can work on
Yeah.
it and get it
Yeah.
better.
I mean,
Mango, you're being too quiet, dude. I want to hear what you have to say about it too.
About what? I don't care. I'm not invited.
Mango just
my
shows up to
God.
tournaments and beats whoever he needs to beat, and that's that's the extent of what he needs to care about.
I'm not
From
invited.
my
It doesn't matter
perspective,
to me.
yeah.
Sheridan knows, dude.
I don't think that that's true.
What do I care?
I think you care
About what?
about.
Watch NorCal noobs play each other? I don't care.
Wow.
Why am I gonna watch people I'm infinitely better than play? Doesn't matter, dude.
Wow.
Get your idea out of here. Me and Sheridan don't like it. Next. Next. Alright, I'm sorry, Scar. Continue.
No, it's fine, dude. Keep going.
No,
I
See,
think you got a lot of valuable things to say.
no, I think it's a pretty cool idea. I just don't. If you can pull it off, I mean, it'd be sick. But I'm not invited, so I don't really care.
What if you were invited?
Then yeah, it'd be amazing.
What if you do a SoCal one?
Well, SoCal sucks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's just me, and then I'm gonna destroy Westfold.
Maybe Johnny will win. Versus
I
West
think
Balls.
they could do one without me. Maybe that'd be pretty okay.
Or maybe Joey will come out of retirement and beat everybody.
Joey will come. Just wait for it.
Dude, how sick would that be if he joined this this thing?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, get people out of
I think
retirement.
if you could somehow do a SoCal NorCal, both PRs in one bracket, that'd be amazing. Because you would have a bunch of like SoCal versus NorCal. Like every night you would have at least two it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that Dunk should hold that Fresno tournament, and we should meet halfway and do that.
See you in the middle. No, and then Fresno's gonna think they're cool.
I know that's true. We can't let them think they're cool.
Please don't let Fresno think.
All right. Well,
All right,
anyway,
what's-
I think I might try it anyway.
do San Luis Obispo.
Yeah, let's do slow. What did I call this? Like NorCal League.
Well, anyway, so you know, I think you got to start out with what you're trying to accomplish, and then work your idea into that.
I want
instead
to
of-
accomplish having a 2-hour-ish, high-quality streamed event with at least mid to high-level players. And I want to do it like maybe at the beginning we could do it twice a week, and then as we get closer to like the higher stakes matches, we do like one a week. Best of threes, best of fives later on, and like have something cool about it. So GSL actually does this cool thing where like, all right, I wish that I could just look at the PR, but all right, let's say that we knock out the bottom 8 because like the round of 16 went. I think the coolest part is like the next part. So whoever got first in the bracket pools, we get all them together, and we do like a random lottery, and whoever wins the lottery, let's say Pew Pew You wins, he gets to pick who he plays in the next round. And I think that could make for like a fun little thing.
I don't know what I didn't understand any of that.
All right,
it
so let's
just
say-
sounds really no, forget it. This sounds dumb from what I understood. So I'm vetoing it outright.
All right, well, I'm
Wow.
gonna do it, and you're gonna enjoy
Terrible,
it, and you're gonna be
too.
like, wow.
Wow.
Like, what do you need these lottery gimmicks for? Just have.
It was fun.
You know what's more fun is having like a tournament that actually means something, instead of this guy won a random drawing, so he's in the bracket here. No, dude,
No,
have
you
a
don't
legit-
win and get in
have
the
a
bracket.
legit
You
tournament.
pick your opponent. Sick.
What is who? I mean,
Then that drives like a storyline.
why don't you just like actually have people that want a money match?
Small score.
You just like throwing
Because we
people
do-
together
we
in a
do that
blender,
anyway.
hoping something happens out of it. No.
Whatever, man. I'm just gonna take you off the PR and not. You won't be involved. You get to watch from the sidelines.
Take me off the PR. I don't think you
The
don't have
owner of
any
the PR.
authority.
Dude, by the way, speaking of the NorCal PR, how do you feel about being on it for 10+ years, and now all of a sudden, if you move away, you're not going to be on it? Have you
No,
even
I'll be
thought
on it.
about that? You just stay on it,
Yeah.
even if you move away. I actually think that you will. I don't think that anybody's going to have the heart to take you off or call you inactive. I would never do it. I would leave you there for the rest of the time.
You're the best.
Fine, you don't have to like my idea, whatever.
Ooh.
No, I just didn't like that one. Just that
You don't like the lottery.
lottery thing. No, it's no good. But I mean, I think there's some, I don't know, there's some merit to some idea in there somewhere.
Well, I gotta admit,
So,
I got some
Scar.
merit for some idea somewhere. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Poor Scar.
What's up,
Hey, Scar.
Prague?
How about that whole Evo thing?
Dude, Evo, man, that's actually pretty crazy. What I heard this past week.
Yeah, I
What was it,
mean,
Prague? What did you tell me?
we already have at least 400 people registered.
400 people.
400 people.
That's a pretty sick number. You feel pretty good about that, Sheridan? Dude, what are your expectations?
Yeah, I mean, 400 is pretty much what I was expecting for the like final number. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's already the largest Melee tournament in history.
Assuming they all show up, yeah.
Yeah. And then
You have to pay like
talk about,
$80 to get a ticket, right? So hopefully they do show up.
You
Yeah.
Smashers, you never know, man. You never know.
Dude,
But-
Swift, the Google Doc link is that way. Agenda at the top. Tiny URL up here. See where my mouse is? Sup. Maybe it on me.
we have
Smash
another,
doc.
a little over, what, a little over a month? Under a month? Or 2 months
Yeah,
until registration ends?
by 8 weeks, yeah.
And then throw in, we're doing 2 days of pools.
They have the schedule released yet?
No, but he already said that they're going to be doing 2 days of pools, so.
Word.
Also, what else? Register now if you haven't, because if you don't, they're running out of room in the main room. So basically, think of it as like you're going to a club and you end up right next to the VIP section but can't get in. It's basically that kind of deal. You'll just sit out there and watch while everyone else enjoys bottle service, so go ahead and register ASAP. If you can bring TVs and setups and stuff, there is a thread on Smashboard set up by Classy, taking note of who can bring stuff, because Mr. Wizard does want about 16 setups for the tournament itself. However, of course you want more for casuals and warm-ups, things of that nature. So,
Sounds pretty good. Dude,
Do we know like what kind of time we're gonna get on the streams versus the stage and all that stuff?
no idea. All I know at this point, all that's set in stone is there are 2 days of pools. Again, remember these are bracket pools, so just 2
Yeah.
people make it out.
Yep.
What else? There's that. So we don't, even with that, we're not sure if we're Saturday night or Sunday finals, but more than likely it is Sunday finals.
Mm-hmm.
We do know we do have the $1,000 pop bonus. Thanks to My Little Pony for that. And Video Game Bootcamp will be streaming the unofficial stream that weekend for all of your Melee fun and excitement.
Ballin'.
I don't think that this is gonna work. By the way, I'm trying to get a SyncTube alternative up so that we can actually watch something together, the 4 of us. But I don't think it's possible. What are we gonna do, dude?
What are you trying to do? What's going on?
I want all of us to watch something together. Maybe you guys could watch it on the actually on the stream.
Yeah, there's a thing called SyncTube.
It closed.
No shit.
Closed like 2 months ago.
Mm.
I wanted to do. I forget what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something.
That's a bummer, man.
No, it's super sad. Yeah, SyncTube's down, everybody. Oh well. There's apparently something at 6irc.net, sync2.6irc, but I don't know. I can't seem to get it to work. I guess I have to like create some stuff. Alright, so now I'm registered. What now?
Too much effort.
I know. This is like actually a ton of effort. Media URL.
Ooh, hey Scar.
Yeah,
You know how we have breaking news on occasion?
yeah.
Breaking news. This one goes out to all the video uploaders and streamers out there. Apparently, Nintendo is mass claiming gameplay videos on YouTube.
No.
Fuck.
Are you serious?
Appears that way.
Fresh off the presses?
Fresh off the presses.
Like everything, or just like maybe like latest generation games? Like, are they going after NES, SNES?
I have no idea. I just kind of linked to it from Solid Jake. I'll post it in the chat.
If I can't watch Mango vs. Armada 2.4 with my son in 15 years, I'm gonna be so upset. So upset. Oh my god.
What are we gonna
Time
do?
to bring back the hub. Bring back the hub.
dude.
Bring back the hub. We gotta do something. I can't believe you can't pause on this site.
Revival of the hub.
Yeah, they are doing it for ad revenue, apparently.
Dude, if all the Smash videos get erased, it's like it never happened. It's like our history's being erased.
That would be that would
Dude,
actually
you know
be the
what?
best
I
thing.
actually have like a shit ton of like super old Smash videos on my hard drive. Like 2005, 2006 hub status videos that are like, completely worthless except for the history value.
History, man.
Yeah.
Melee history.
Oh, dude, those Fumi vids. I still have those old Fumi vids.
Nice.
But then again, from what I just read in like 0.2 seconds, Sheridan, you probably read significantly faster than me, but well, probably everybody can. But it looks like they just want the money, right? So there's gonna be ads.
Well, that's what a bunch of people in chat are saying, but, yeah. I hope that's the case.
Either way, we gotta save him, dude. I
Yeah.
think that
Definitely need to save them.
I think every important match to each of the individuals we should just save. So then if
Yeah.
there's something that nobody saves, then it means nobody cared.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I think that's the plan.
Shots
Archival.
fired.
Everybody start archiving your videos. I'm gonna go right to Miiverse Lamb Chops.
See if I get this knife. Yeah.
Pretty
Hold it.
big win in my career, I think. Unfortunately, JB recorded it so horribly.
Of, what match?
Miiverse Lamb Chops with Genesis.
Oh.
He got
Actually,
punked,
now
dude.
that
I heard the spanking noise. Someone got spanked.
Yeah. Who did I say got Lamb Chops by me at Genesis 1.
now this is happening, I wonder how it'll affect or if it will have an effect on Melee being streamed at Evo.
Hmm.
We'll see, man.
Can go either way, man.
It can go either. It can go either way. All right. Well, and then I don't know how to. Yeah, I lost to somebody in pools at Genesis. I forget who it was. Some Canadian Marth. It was not IB.
Euphoria?
No.
Damn, it's like that.
It's like that, dude. I've never lost to you. Where is he? He's probably on there. It wasn't Diakonos. He's pretty good. I don't think he would ever beat me. I remember at Event 52, I teamed with like a Philly random named Gotham. Probably you obviously know. And I was, dude, I spanked IB at Apex 2-0 quick. What's up, IB? You're pretty cool. Yeah, and then they like took us to Brinstar because that's what the Canadians like to do. And I remember like Gotham died so quick, and I spanked them 2-on-1. Raynex is actually the worst player in the world versus Falcon. Raynex, I love you, but you are so bad. Anybody else agree with that?
Sure. Moving on.
All right, let's watch some YouTube
And
videos.
Sheridan's beating with Gar today, man. He's not a fan today.
I know. Dude, I'm getting like a 2 on every idea.
I'm combative. I'm feeling very combative today.
You're allowed to. You're not even going to board game night. This is like our mini board game.
Yeah.
So does anybody have a what video should we watch? I want to watch a Mango M2K video.
Nice.
Which is a good one, Mango?
From what, the tourney?
Any Mango M2K vid. How about Genesis 2? Singles, winners, quarters. I remember those being really good.
That's a pretty good set, to be honest. We both
Alright.
played pretty good. And I just junk him, and I do the read of the sentry on him in the first game.
Alright, I'm gonna have to try to find how to do a hangout.
Oh my god, the read, right? I just stand there and I wait for him to roll. Oh my god, amazing.
Where's the hangout button, please? Give me a hangout. Come on. Share. Google Plus. Hangout. Alright, let me see if I can find out, get a link so that you guys can get in this. Shout out to Google. So if he's gonna work here. Sup.
Watching the Chicago Detroit hockey game. Is this gonna work? Being